Milan Sharma joining us live from Murmu's Delhi residence. Milan, take us through. It seems that, we've seen one round of counting, we've got two more to go, but it looks like it's almost certain that she's going to be announced as president.
Well, that seems so because you saw as in the first round of counting, Droupadi Murmu has already had 72 and more than 72% votes when the MP votes were counted, and the weightage of the votes is also higher. Droupadi Murmu leads in that first round. But I am right now at her official residence in Delhi that has been decking up since the day, throughout the day. It's been covered in canopies, and here the stage is set, so to say, Abba, for the final countdown. On the middle there you see a chair, that's the lone chair, and we are just waiting for a word of when Droupadi Murmu will become the next president of the country, the 15th president, the first woman tribal president and the second woman to be a president of India. And certainly that candidature that NDA has put forward, the opposition parties have put forward Yashwant Sinha, but clearly here also within the residence preparations have been made, and we are hearing that after the votes are announced and after the final countdown happens, we'll see that celebrations will take place right throughout that entire route from the BJP office till here. Hectic preparations are still going on, security arrangements all in place, as we are expecting the Prime Minister to likely be here, arrive here to himself congratulate Droupadi Murmu, who was the prime choice for the NDA and the BJP as a candidate for the president of the country. Back to you there, Abba.
We're seeing all these celebrations unfold outside her residence. Milan, BJP also is planning celebrations across the country, of course, once it's officially declared. What's the mood like where you are?
Well, that's right. We are looking at last moment hectic preparations. I'll show you around once again. All the, senior BJP party functionary and workers are present here. They are moving towards the stage at the moment. I'll just ask Ashok Banodji to pan and show you. There's hectic discussions that are going on with regards to security preparations here, because we are expecting Prime Minister Narendra Modi to be here at the end of the day, of course, after the results are out. But throughout the day, we have seen how this entire premise has also been decked up. So you can see in front of you, discussions are being done on who will come, how they will walk, and who will enter the stage, how they will sit. We are expecting senior leaders from the BJP, PM himself, and also many leaders from the tribal community to be here today to meet with Droupadi Murmu, to congratulate her. Perhaps, we are waiting for that final countdown, but she currently continues to lead in the first counting of the votes that was done for the MPs, garnering more than 72% votes at that counting level. But certainly her life and her career, as being detailed by us on India Today, has been exceptional. Her being a woman from a tribal community there, a woman leader, Governor of Jharkhand also, and the first time when she was elected, perhaps her name was also doing the rounds for the post of the presidency in 2017, but her time has come now. So these are the visuals of the residence here in Delhi, but certainly outside of the residence right now, which has been locked for security reasons completely, we are all inside in this media enclosure. Outside the residence as well, security is being beefed up, and certainly the entire premise has been decorated in anticipation of the celebrations for Droupadi Murmu, who is the NDA candidate for the President of India. Back to you.
Milan, clearly this is also symbolic, given that her candidature and election is a big win for the tribal community in India. The Prime Minister also likely to meet her at 4 p.m. today. What is the kind of message that this is intended to send?
No, of course, because Droupadi Murmu in her career and lifespan has also been someone who has looked at the, the rights of the SCs as well, that's a scheduled caste. because she was also one of the functionaries looking at the upliftment of the scheduled caste as well. She herself happens to be a woman from a tribal community, and that was one of the prime master strokes that was given by the NDA, perhaps her name as the candidate that came forward. But certainly her life, her career as a teacher makes for a fitting president of the country as well, and which is why perhaps she has been chosen there by the BJP. And even talking about the fact that in her hometown, Rairangpur, where celebrations are currently taking place, where her family is still residing, is happy for the fact that a tribal woman from her, from her community, from her, knowing has been put forward as a front-runner face for the President of India. It's a proud moment also for the fact that she will perhaps be the second woman President of India, and that is perhaps a history in charting at the moment. But we are waiting for the final results, and even as the hectic preparations go on, we'll have to wait and see what the final results clearly say for Droupadi Murmu. But at the moment, she seems to be leading the race for the President's house.